How y'all doing tonight? My name's Hegmann. I'm a 5'6" senior representing us and Zeta, our sorority partners for homecoming. So I'll be honest with y'all, I had a little bit of trouble coming up with my talent, not for lack of options. At first I remember when I was in 7th grade, Grandma Hegmann told me that I had the voice of an angel. So I was thinking about that, but I didn't want to upstage anyone tonight. So judges, not only am I extremely modest, but thoughtful. And next, Zeta, I appreciate the 108 texts I got suggesting this, but I talked it over with homecoming committee, and standing up here and doing bicep curls for 10 minutes straight was not a talent. So I do know when your chapter is though, so we can do a rain check with that if you want. And logically, the next step after bicep curls was to write you guys a couple poems tonight. So I'll be reading you some poems about my experience here at USC, my college career, and how I've kind of been shaped and transformed over the period of time. So how many people here are from the north? All right, I'm a Maryland boy, so as hospitable as the southern people are, anytime you go through a little bit of change, like going to college or traveling across state lines, there's a little bit of shock that comes with it, a little transition period. So this first poem is about coming down from the north, and it's called The Migration. APs, SATs, ACTs, all perfected. USC sent the word, young hunters accepted. Though I was from Maryland and hailed from the north, once I got that yes, I knew I'd set forth. 3 states away, Mom was pretty sad. Bring home a blonde, suggested my dad. Soon I'd be Southern for USC called, though then I thought shagging meant carpet installed. Got on the road, my car packed ceiling high, shorts with too many pockets and not enough thigh. I passed south of the border, decided to stop in. Stopped up on Fireworks just for mountain weekend. I got there in 8 hours, so I'll admit I sped. Passed a couple trucks and 2 Kaisais on 1 moped. Everyone was real friendly, but it took me a while to fully appreciate this southern lifestyle. All the guys here are pro-geese for the shades on their face. On the off chance their coast is just rocket to outer space. And all the girls up north can be a nice summer fling, but some down here are really chasing that ring. 80 pie. I came around, I changed my ways, chose tailgate sundresses over those snow days. I gave up sarcasm for that southern drawl, traded in hockey for SEC football. Go Cats. I'm an early adopter, now my everyday is putting on Sperry's to go get Chick-fil-A. And you can't get quite rid of that northerner in me, but I'll always be a Gamecock forever to thee. My entire acting career before this was when I was accused of being a girl's beezers, so this is really just spoken word. So the next poem, I decided to do a haiku, and when I was reading about haikus, I thought it was pretty interesting. The Japanese haikus, they save that last line for a twist that makes you revisit the entire poem and just rethink it and reapproach it. So in order to let you guys experience that, I'm gonna read the poem, and then I'll come back and tell you the title at the end, okay? All right. Awkward eye contact. You swiped right, but left my heart. Google Doc romance. That was, sorry this group project is awkward because we matched on Tinder at 3 a.m. last night. I got one more for you guys. This one's a little more serious. I wanted to end on a more personal note. This is about, I would say, not just a pivotal moment in my college career, but more my life as a whole. And I don't know if you guys have experienced it, but what happens when you find love and you're not at the right place and right time, but it just hits? So this is called Parking Ticket Lady. 'Twas mealtime rush hour at the Fly Sig House, and I grabbed a parking spot quick as a mouse. I sauntered inside to grab my late plate, unaware soon I'd meet my perfect soulmate. When I walked back outside, what awaited me? An orange ticket on my 98 CRV. I fell to the ground, I cried out in despair. Then I saw you, in your green safety vest, with your silver white hair. I didn't know then you'd be my ruination. I thought this was true love at first citation. Our kindling romance burst into flame when you looked at me and said, "You're blocking that fire lane." I was a giddy schoolboy, you made me so nervous. The finest specimen in all of parking service. When I finally could speak, I asked for your hand, but you told me you're with the tow truck man. I know I must have you, and my last resort is to find you and woo you in traffic court.